Hey guys, Mihir here. So on part 1 of this video, I took you guys through the buying experience and driving the Ford Raptor to Sedona, Arizona. In this video, I'm gonna share more footage about the off-road trails which I took in Arizona and also the drive back to California. And I'll be sharing more information about the truck, so sit tight. We went to Devil's Bridge and the famous Schnebly Hill Road Trail during the day, so the footage that you see is from both of these trails. Unfortunately, the trails that I know here are mostly rocky, so you can't really drive fast. There are also hikers, so you need to drive with caution. This truck is definitely not built for rock crawling, but I will take it camping and any trail that it fits, so it's good to know how it can handle these situations. To my surprise, I only had to engage 4x4 once in a small section throughout both trails, which was amazing to me. The 37s are so massive they just climb over rocks, and the low-end torque on the 6.2-liter engine allows me to just hover over the whole trail on a low RPM, while on two-wheel drive even. The clearance was also much better than I thought it would be. I know the truck is huge and the 37s and the lift help a lot with the clearance, but both the width and the length of this Raptor give it a very large footprint on the ground, which creates a lot of challenges in this type of off-roading. Because of the size of the Raptors, in some spots I couldn't take the regular path that most Jeeps and Toyotas take, so I had to go over rocks and really see for myself how much clearance there is. And to my surprise, I didn't hit anything underneath the truck for the entire trip. This is my first full-size truck, and my previous truck was the FJ Cruiser, which is a much smaller truck. It could go to very challenging places without having clearance issues. It had king shocks and 33-inch tires, which on paper has less clearance than the Raptor, but due to its small size, it had a much greater advantage in rocky areas. Anyways, I wanted to tell you how much of an adjustment this truck requires for me coming from the FJ. This is a completely different game. Don't get me wrong, I loved my FJ so much, and I miss it already, but the truck has much more presence. It's heavier, longer, much wider, way more powerful, and the sound is just as good as I could have imagined. I can feel so much torque even on 2000 RPM, which makes driving very enjoyable and effortless. I'm glad I bought the Gen 1 since it's the most reliable due to its naturally aspirated V8. Don't get me wrong, I love all Raptors, but right now this one makes more sense to me. Since we're here, let me also mention a couple more mods which I haven't talked about in the first video. Both bumpers on this truck are SVC, and the front one is their frame cut bumper, and I think it is an absolute beauty. You have to cut the frame to install it, and once you do it, there's no going back. But it gives you the best possible approach angle and clearance while giving the Raptor the look it truly deserves. The front fenders are also positive 2-inch fiberglass, which make the truck 4 inches wider. This is my absolute favorite mod on this truck, and I think it makes a lot of difference both visually and also with clearing those massive 37s. The Raptor is making a lot of clicking noise wherever the rear of the truck shakes even slightly. I'm not sure if it's the bypass rack or the shocks or the spare tires yet. If you know what's causing this, please comment below so I see if there's an easy solution.
I'm alright. You doing okay?
How you doing?
I'm doing alright.
Okay. Have a good one. As you probably know, this truck is built for Baja style driving, and when you get to smoother parts of a trail, you can finally rev the 6.2, which gives me so much joy. Anyways, it was getting late, so we had to leave towards California. I decided to spend the night at my friend's Armand in Las Vegas on the way, and take the truck off-road around Vegas the next day. The dirt roads around Vegas are much better for faster off-roading, so let's see some footage from Vegas. I really love how stable the truck feels in high speeds and on two-wheel drive. Although the aftermarket suspension and the massive shocks have a lot to do with the stability, but even a stock Raptor can handle these roads without a problem. I can also easily let the rear loose with only a bit of gas, which is a lot of fun. You just need to make sure you have your traction off. Anyway, it's getting late and I have about 9 hours of drive to get back to San Jose, so I better get back on the road. Before I go, let's talk about gas mileage. So I drove the truck more than 1,000 miles in 3 days, and the Raptor averaged at 11 miles per gallon, which is a lot, but considering my brother's 4Runner on 33 is doing 14 miles per gallon, I'm in fact very happy with it. To be fair, I did manage to do even 14 miles per gallon when I was really behaving, but I really couldn't do it for very long. I will of course make a full-length review on the truck soon, which I'll get into much more detail on the Raptor and the mods, so subscribe to not miss out. I also appreciate you hitting the like button. Have a great day and take care until the next video.